Hello everyone, today we're starting off with a scripture reflection and then we're going to pull some oracles and see what the Most High wants to reveal through them. 1 Kings chapter 9. I won't read the full passage for the sake of time. It says, "And it came to pass when Solomon had finished building the house of the Lord and the king's house and all Solomon's desires which he wanted to do, that the Lord appeared to Solomon the second time. And the Lord said to him, I have heard your prayer and your supplication that you have made before me. Now if you walk before me as your father David did, then I will establish the throne of your kingdom forever." So I feel like some of y'all may have received like your heart's desire, like something that you prayed for or wished for, something that you wanted or needed. Maybe it was a job, a home, financial stability. Maybe it was a healing, a relationship, being restored, a new relationship, or maybe just finding peace within yourself. And now you have that. And the Most High wants to remind you that you need to stay focused on what's important. Because you could have all the success in the world, all the money, the recognition, relationships, all the things that you desired. But if your spirit ain't right, like peace is still going to feel out of reach. So let's get a Christ consciousness oracle. Jesus, follow my lead. Wow. Walking in the way Christ walked. Christ consciousness. Because you know he was tempted in the wilderness when he was out there in the desert. But his spirit was aligned. His temple was holy. Is holy. Follow his lead, his steps, his way. We got to recognize that the blessing is not the end of the journey. It's the beginning. There's a new level of awareness, of responsibility. According to the scripture in Solomon, the story of Solomon, he asked for what? For wisdom. And because of that, God gave him riches, success, favor, influence. But what happened? Once he had everything, his focus started to drift little by little. So it's like we got to be careful not to get sidetracked, because we can't let the distraction pull us away from the path that elevated us in the first place. We got to continue to grow in wisdom and spirit. We got to honor ourselves, protect our spirit, because not everything that enters your life after success is meant to stay connected to your energy. People get comfortable after the blessing comes, right? Because then distractions return, temptations return. Things that pulled you away from yourself in the first place, they start to catch your attention again. But not everything that pulls your attention deserves access to your spirit. We got to remember that. Guided steps. Wow. That's confirmation, because honestly, it's like sometimes the path to a higher alignment, it requires us to move forward. We can't just stay distracted. We can't just stay in lower energies. Like we release attachments that kept us spiritually stuck, and we move forward. Right? We follow the righteous steps. We follow higher consciousness. And you see this, I see that there's like a dark horned horse there, like a shadow, right? Is blocking over there in that corner. But spiritually, it's like lower energies, things from the past, old cycles, impulsive patterns, like distractions trying to pull you away from your higher path, from the things that want to bless your life. But the person is still moving forward in the maze. So even when lower energies try to pull you back to old cycles, you keep moving forward. Because not every force around you has authority over your spirit, right? The shadow only has power when you lose awareness of your direction. Because distractions, they'll always exist. Temptation will always exist. But discernment is what keeps you aligned. So this card is reminding us that distractions are going to be there. But the more connected you become to yourself, the less appealing chaos begins to feel. You stop chasing, you stop forcing, you stop abandoning yourself. And you realize that your energy is sacred. Because that temple that Solomon was talking about, that's really our body, our spirit, our peace. We got to protect it accordingly, So if this message found you, take it as confirmation that even if the path feels unclear or blocked, or there's things that are trying to pull you back into old cycles, take it one step at a time. Because you're choosing alignment, you're choosing awareness, you're choosing yourself in a healthy and divine way. So remember, stay aligned, stay grounded, keep rising higher. And don't let distractions pull you away from your purpose, from your blessings, from your legacy. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. And until next time, take care of yourself.